Oi, boys, welcome back to another episode in our multi-year career mode playthrough. Back here in year 2 with the Gold Coast Titans, but we are back with State of Origin. Game 2, we are now playing at Suncorp Stadium. We did get the dub in New South Wales. In game 1, I think it was 12 points to 18, and we're looking to shut the series out right here at what used to be known as somewhat of a graveyard for the Blues. Not in 2021, obviously. The New South Wales Blues looked superhuman in these first 2 Origin games this year, but somewhat beatable, obviously, without their main 2 facilitators. Anyway, that is off the topic. As for our squad for this game, it remains the same, and I'll keep it the same unless we lose. And finally, shout out to the gang, the hashtag OddSquad. Share yourselves in the comment section down below. Let's go, Origin 2. Can we close the series out? If you haven't been keeping up, we've got a weird looking team, a weird looking back 5. We've got Kalen Ponga in the centres, left centre to be exact, to pair Cameron Munster. And we've got AJ Brimson at fullback. I had to get my Gold Coast boys in there. We've got AJ Brimson, we've got Big Tino Fa'asua-Maleaui, David Fafita, and Corey Thompson on this left edge as well. So I'd say that's our go-to. Plenty of strike there. On the other side, we have the Hammer and Valentine Holmes, the little Cowboys duo. Much like in real life, I had no clue they would pick the Hammer in real life. And since we're talking IRL, State of Origin, we are post Origin 3. As they rule a forward pass. Thought that was flat at best, but it is what it is. The Blues will get some decent ball here inside the 30. But yeah, Origin 3, Queensland actually picked up the victory in Game 3, the quote-unquote dead rubber. I was pretty stoked for the dub, but you know, Queensland were staring down the barrel of a clean sweep in Queensland. I'm actually surprised New South Wales couldn't pull that off. That feat would have been one for the record books. I did give a little hope for the series ahead, despite those first 2 big losses this season, as the Blues will be the first to draw blood here. That try kind of caught me off guard. Hectic little try down the short side. That was on the second tackle. They sent it out to Addo Carr. Set up by our boys Stags, by the way. Titans having an impact early in the State of Origin match. Going back to what I was saying about the future of State of Origin, despite those 2 massive losses this season by the Maroons, I still reckon moving forward, I think it'll be way more competitive than what most people think. Especially if Queensland can get a fit or close to a full strength team. We probably won't see full strength teams from either side, although New South Wales this series was pretty close to their full strength. Not only that, but almost everyone in New South Wales are a part of a team that's in form at the moment. Or a part of the elite teams as Cam Munster. Gets rocked in the tackle. A beautiful play by Kalen Ponga. Sets Corey Thompson off down the sideline once again. And we will score our first try of game 2. Kalen Ponga attracting 3 players. 3 players in that sequence. Check this out. Munster to Ponga. Draws in 3 players. Corey Thompson unmarked on the wing. That was a poor read by James Tedesco at the back. But a decent try nonetheless as we tie the match up here. Big Tino to kick things off here first. Run off the kickoff. We are just on our 10. Looking to make meters through the middle as we get it out to Munster instead. Straight through a gap, a gaping hole. On this right edge of the Blues. Second. And back through the middle we go. Big Tino Fa'asua-Maleaui will get wrapped up just inside the 40 as we look to send it back out to KP. But he's locked down. 2 to go. Mezzo kick for the corner here. The wind going against it. We may get the bounce. We actually do get the bounce, but Teddy takes it into touch anyway. We'll take it. We'll take the scrum feed. Just inside the 20. Of the New South Wales Blues. So our scrum is all sorts right now. We set up for a crossplay nonetheless. As we get Big David Fafita running onto it. And he's wrapped up on the 10. Munster back at first receiver out to Josh Papali'i. And the big man will power his way towards the try line here. Haven't seen one of those in a minute. Usually the computer gets us off that animation. You know, that dragging tackle animation's pretty much a guaranteed try because you do fall flat on your belly. And as you can see, a classic Josh Papali'i try in Origin. As we eventually get the green lights of our Holmes to get us out to a 6-point lead. Now that's a decent clearance kick. I mean, it will go to Nofuluma on the full. And it's a even better return from David Nofuluma as they do get into our half of the field. What a waste of a kick. Needed to maybe find grass, which is tough to do on this game. We'll come to find out if you don't really play it much. Second, as the Blues go to Frizzell. It's going to be tough to try and hold the Blues out here. 10 out. As we compress the line, Big Dave Clemmer tries to crash his way over. They go wide, Cordner. And that's some solid defense so far. We do hold him up. The recently retired Boyd Cordner. Legend in the game, not going to lie. Coming from a Queenslander as they send it to the skies. Tabuai Fido under pressure. And that'll be a handover. We actually stop. We actually stop an attacking set inside our 10. And we'll look to run it out here through Jaden Saw. Maloney in at dummy half. We need more big men to run it up. And it's a forward pass from Reed Marnie. Yes, I realise I did say Maloney earlier. But it's old Reed Marnie with the white headgear. New South Wales, another chance here off the scrum. Flanagan. I don't know how Old Mate made it into the Blues as Clemmer steams onto it again. And again, we drive him backwards. Can we hold on for a second set in a row? That's Nathan Cleary. Gets the cheese going. Little drop down cheese. Nathan Cleary will score here. Blues' second try of the match and Marnie unable to hold him up. It's unfortunate. Man, we did so well defending a line in that previous set and just undone it with the forward pass. Don't really do those unless you mistime the pass. I don't think I mistimed it, but the Blues tie it up through Cleary. Locked at 12 points apiece on the fourth here. Got Donny Staggs. Decent run, he'll get wrapped up. Last tackle under 30. He'll be kicking from just inside the 40. Jakey. He either kicked that or he got in the way. And it's a penalty regardless, we will get the ball. Alright, it's go time. As we send it back inside to the hammer. Try and skip our way through some ledge defenders through the middle. Trying to get these boys involved, these Cowboys. Both Holmes and Tabuai Fido. As we send it back to Munster. Drops it under for Lindsay Collins. Solid tackle. Doesn't make any meters on that run. So get it out to Grant. Grant, the beautiful draw and pass. Josh Kerr straight through the middle, up the guts. Super simple play, but man, so satisfying to pull off. Harry Grant with the try assist. And that is full time, boys. We pick up the dub here at Suncorp Stadium. In game 2, we wrap up the series, and we got a potential series sweep on the cards. But yeah, that's full time. Queensland 18, New South Wales 12, as always. If you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League 4 content or more content in general, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you.
Coming in hot with
Later.
Bro, we run down the screen, right wrist and left wrist the screen. She said what, what's going on? Why am I wet? Girl, let's ring. Bro, we run down the screen.